You're watching the BallGame Blitz.
No part of this television broadcast or any of its contents may be reproduced, copied, modified, or adapted without the prior written consent from the producer of BallGame Blitz. You can email us at ballgameblitz@outlook.com, and we are also on Facebook. BallGame Blitz starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from Kirkland Field at USJ. The captain tonight for USJ, Joseph Patterson, son of Charlie Patterson. He's a great defensive lineman and offensive lineman. Also one captain tonight for USJ, Austin Orr. And the other is number 57, Graham Taylor, for the USJ Bruins. Captain tonight for South Gibson, Marshall Pearson. And boy, I'm getting old. I can't hardly make these numbers out, Sammy. And Ben Lovelace, let's see, also captain tonight, Noah Mills. And Austin Elder. Austin Elder, the final captain. Let's go in the huddle. Here's the narrative of the coin toss.
Mike Barnes has got the white hat tonight. He'll be in charge of this game. He's introducing the captains now. What he likes to do is give a talk about sportsmanship and taking control of the game to the captains. Here we go.
Problem on the field, then we're going to come to y'all. Y'all going to take care of it for us, right? All right, you're the business. That's head, that's tail. I'm going to flip it in the air. You call it while it's in the air. If it hits the ground, we'll pick it up and do it again, okay? And it is tail. You want to receive, all right?
Hey, fellas, South Gibson won the toss, and they want the ball. We're getting ready to play football. Back to y'all.
Thank you, narrator. So we'll see South Gibson on offense. USJ defensively will wind up like this. Austin Orr, the free safety. Strong safeties, Cody Kilburn. Left corner, Howard Spencer. Right corner is William Jones. Linebacker, Joseph Patterson. Charlie Hughes and Graham Taylor and Michael Taylor, the other linebackers. Defensive end is Eric Arnold. And the other defensive end is Hunter Harrison. Nose guard for USJ, Kelsey Kirk. So that's the way they line up. The kicker for USJ tonight, Will Cobb, son of Lewis Cobb.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your
And listen to this crowd as USJ entering the field out of the north end zone and out of the south end zone, the South Gibson Hornets.
won the toss.
He's going to go in, untouched, touchdown. Jake Gobertson and will make that Austin Elder and Garrett Lashley. Had a big interception last week for South Gibson, standing back deep. Kick it off for USJ, Will Cobb. USJ and South Gibson, and we are underway. High, hanging kick going to be taken in at the 10 to the 15, 20, running room 30. Outside the numbers, now cutting back 40, 45 to the 50, into USJ territory. He's finally taken off his feet at the 40-yard line of the Bruins on the kickoff return for South Gibson. Austin Elder and narrator. Elder, nothing fancy, just north and south, and a big return. He brought that one back 50 yards.
And he got a big block that opened up one of the lanes. USJ stayed in the lanes, but the other kid taken out with a block. He was able to shoot it up through there, and it wasn't nothing pretty. He just took off.
So 1st and 10 for South Gibson. The Hornets out of the shotgun, back to throw. Rolling left, looking downfield. Batted back in. Incomplete. Nice job of the Bruins. Counting that ball. Chris Stevenson and Sammy Stevenson was all in the face of the quarterback. And nowhere to go with it for the quarterback, Colton Lowry, for South Gibson.
Yeah, that's just a little slow developing. He faked the ball up through the middle, and then he took his shoulders, and he was going to his left for a right-handed passer. He's got to get his shoulder back toward the line of scrimmage to throw it.
Second down and 10. Colton Lowry, the quarterback, only a sophomore. We'll see. They rotate the quarterbacks here. Here's Lowry. He's going to keep it this time with room. Inside the 35 and dives inside the 30. Pick up his 11 yards and a first down for South Gibson. And narrator Colton Lowry was stumbling and fumbling, but he kept his feet and picked up 11 yards and a first down.
Yeah, and he's a load. He come off of that read, 6 foot, 185. Run the ball hard. Just for a sophomore, he size on it.
First and 10, South Gibson, 11:30 left in the first quarter. Scoreless here, opening drive of the game. Here's Lowry out of the gun. Lashley in motion, he'll hand it off straight ahead, nothing there. In on the tackle, Michael Taylor, just nothing there up front that time, Sammy.
That looked like the left guard was supposed to pull and lead him back over the right tackle, and it didn't look like the guard could get out in order to pull. Good play by USJ.
Michael Taylor and company. Narrator Joseph Patterson is a beast in linebacker for USJ, isn't he?
Yeah, Patterson's had a big year, and he's going to have a big game tonight. And the other guy we're going to have to look for is Chris Stevenson to step up as a defensive end. He's the one guy with some size that looks like South Gibson.
Here's Lowry out of the gun, second down and 10. He'll hand it off straight ahead with some room from the 30 down to the 26-yard line. The gain is 4 yards. Austin Elder on the carry. Elder's a big running back as well, 6'1", 205, a senior.
That was a good play, Dan. Just a straight power play over the left tackle of South Gibson County. Defensive end got a squeeze down just a little bit better on that stuff.
Third down and 6 for South Gibson for the USJ 26. Lowry in the gun. Now they go full house backfield and then right back. A la Dallas Cowboys under Tom Landry. Now Lashley in motion, left to right. He'll hand it off straight ahead. No, Lowry keeps it. Beautiful job of ball faking. And Lowry's inside the 20 and close to another South Gibson first down. Is narrative Lowry. A great job with that misdirection and the ball handling. And he just kept it. And he's going to come up, it looks like, a little bit shy of the first down. Let's go down the narratives on the field with a look at it. Sammy, what do you do here if you come up shy?
You're going to go for it. Got the ball on the
Whoa,
first down.
That is a first down, so you don't have to make a decision. But you say that's, at this point on the field, and that's short of a distance with a big weight advantage, you go for it anyhow.
Yeah, and you've only been stopped one play since you've had the ball, so, yeah, I definitely go for it.
First and 10, South Gibson in the red zone at the USJ 19. Clock moving, 9:35 left. Opening quarter, we're scoreless. The opening possession of the game. Lowry in the gun. South Gibson moving left to right. On your dial at South Gibson. A little bit of movement along that offensive line. That's going to move them back 5 yards. And Sammy, it's always a bad thing to get a 5-yard penalty. When you get in the red zone, these penalties are just amplified, aren't they?
Yes, and it looked like that was going to be a pass play because their right tackle brought his right foot back and was starting to get into a, looked like a pass protection block, and he just got a step too early, Dan.
You know, the coach and Sammy comes out on the narrator. He saw that leg move back, and he said, okay, they were going to pass the ball on that down. He was right about it.
They was finna throw that ball. When you weigh 260 pounds, it's hard to miss.
First and 15, your line of scrimmage, the USJ 24. Lowry going to keep it again. He's got room. Take it off his feet at the 21. A gain of 3 yards on first down. It'll bring up second down to 13.
You know, Dan, this is what they're running is they're sticking it in somebody's gut that they've got a guy coming trail for pitch. USJ's got to play a side of football, and I don't know who's got the pitch. The linebacker can't have the dive and the pitch. The end has got to take the dive. Somebody's got to take the pitch. And there wasn't anybody on the pitch if he had a pitch at that time.
Second down and 12. South Gibson at the USJ 21. Here's Lowry out of the gun. Lowry will hand it off in trouble and dumped in the backfield back at the 24-yard line. That misdirection again. But USJ's Joseph Patterson and company there sniffing it out. Also Eric Arnold. The narrator giving us some static. And may want to move that the battery pack around just a little bit. But narrator that time, that was sniffed out by USJ. Just nowhere to go.
Well, Coach Hardigree's going to, Coach Sampson was talking about the pitch and the dive and the read. Hardigree's going to figure that out, and he's going to get his guys in the right spot.
Loss is 3 yards. It's 3rd and 15 back at the 24 for South Gibson. De Bruin 24. Here's Lowry back to throw. Across the middle. Got his man at the 15 and taken down near the 12-yard line. That's going to be shy of the first down. But it'll bring up a 4th down and just about 3 yards. And Sammy, right here, what are you doing?
Well, the way they've been moving the ball, I would run it, but they're going to go for the field goal, and I didn't pay that much attention to the field goal kicker there in the pregame, so I don't know what kind of range it's got.
So in to attempt a field goal for South Gibson will be Garrett Lashley. And the field goal attempt will cover 27 yards. Lashley's kick is up. It's got plenty of distance. It's long enough and straight enough. It's good. And with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter, our score, USJ, or make that South Gibson 3 and USJ nothing.
You're watching the Ball Game Blitz.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman of the World's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. For more information, contact your local representative. Woodman of the World, with you through life.
South Gibson, Mitchell Boniford, Cody Kilburn, and Austin Orr standing back deep here for the Bruins. 3-0, a very impressive opening drive after a great kickoff return for South Gibson, and the Hornets have a 3-0 lead. There's Lashley with a kickoff. High. Driving kick, USA. Oh, we got some penalty flags down, so that's gonna come back here, Sammy, and I think this one may be on South Gibson.
Yeah, number 7 beat it by about a good step, so that was a good call by the official.
Well, Barry, I didn't see the penalty flag, and I thought, man, USJ's nonchalant with his kickoff, but there was good reason for it.
Well, I thought the same thing. As the flag fell over here on the near sideline, close to the USJ sideline, so you couldn't pick it up. I thought, man, somebody better field that kick.
Howard Spencer, Cody Kilburn, and Mitchell Boniford standing at the 15 awaiting the kickoff from Garrett Lashley. Here's Lashley kicking off in the 35 after the penalty. It's a line driver going to be scooped up at the 20 to the 25 to the 30, and then corralled there at the 31-yard line. Kilburn on the kick return. He brings it back 17 yards, and USJ will set up shot first down and 10. USJ offensively lines up like this. And the quarterback is Jacob Denbrock, who's played very well after taking over for the injured Underwood. Wide receivers are Cody Kilburn and Austin Orr. The tight end is Eric Arnold. Running back, Mitchell Boniford. The slot man is Holland Spencer. We'll get you that offensive line here in just a minute. 1st and 10 Bruins. Here's Denbrock out of the shotgun. Denbrock back to throw. Denbrock setting up the screen. Under pressure. Hit as he throws the ball. It goes incomplete. And now they may be flagging Denbrock for illegal grounding. I didn't see a man close to him. Did you?
No, the only guy close to him was the South Gibson guy, so they're going to lose it down here, and they're going to back up.
That looked like it was supposed to be a screen play, and the screen guy couldn't get out. Toward the end of the play, one of USJ's guys just knocked the dog out of a South Gibson County kid that was 30 yards away from the ball. That could have been very easily a penalty against that young man.
2nd and 30. Here's Denbrock out of the gun, back to throw. Denbrock sends it out. Oh, nearly intercepted, goes incomplete. Closest man to the ball was Jordan Lambert for South Gibson. And Sammy, if Lambert could have pulled that one in, that would have been an easy pick six.
That would have been a just walk-in pick six. USJ's offensive line is going to have to give the quarterback a little time to throw just about.
Well, here's Denbrock back to throw. Denbrock looking, throwing downfield, got a man caught at the 20 and knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. That's Holland Spencer on the reception, going to be well short of the first down. So narrator, the size of South Gibson made itself evident there on the first series for the Bruins.
Well, it did, and then, you know, Jacob's still learning the quarterback position. He's been back up. Remember last week he had a big mistake where he tried to get rid of the ball, was picked off for a pick six. It almost happened there. So USJ needs to put this series behind them and then go ahead and play football.
Garrett Lashley standing at his 45, awaiting the punt of Mitchell Boniford. Boniford under pressure, gets it away. High hanging punt that's going to hit and roll out of bounds at the 47-yard line of the Hornets. And that's where South Gibson will set up shop, first down and 10. And Sammy, the first possession for South Gibson started at the USJ 40. This one will start at their own 47. Last time they took advantage of the field position, and it paid off at 3 points.
Well, USJ's really lucky that ball didn't get blocked. The left defensive end for Gibson County was back there. All he had to do was just get a little bit better angle on it, and he would have blocked that ball now.
South Gibson County, right, Sammy?
South Gibson.
Come on, yes,
sir, buddy.
First and 10. Here are the Hornets now. On the ground, running room into USJ territory. Take it down at the 45-yard line. Quick opener there. That was Jordan Cobb, and Cobb scooted through there, Sammy, showing a burst of speed, picking up 9 yards.
He was doing some scoop there. He looked like he was doing the boot scoop boogie or something. He ran into the quarterback and then just scooted right back up beside the left guard.
Second down and right. Let's call it 2. Here's Lowry out of the gun. Lowry, there's nothing there. Lowry dumps back at the 47-yard line. The Bruins sniffed that one out, narrator. Here's in there on the tackle, Joseph Patterson, and also in on that tackle was Eric Arnold. Nothing there, narrator, that time. And you'll see this scrappy, undersized defensive front of USJ. Man, they will flat get after you.
Oh, yeah, they're going to get after you. And that play didn't look right from the start. It looked like this right side of the line moved just a little quick, a little out of sync there.
Loss of 2, 3rd and 4. Straight ahead they go, and it's hammered down at the 46-yard line. Coming through there on the carry was Austin Elder, and he's alone, but Elder was just hammered down at the, let's call it the 46. That's going to be 2 yards shy of the first down, and South Gibson's thinking about rolling the dice here, Sammy.
I think they're on the wrong side of the 50 to be. I mean, well, I wouldn't try it, but it looks like they're going to. I guess that's why Coach Stillup's doing what he's doing, and I'm doing what I'm doing.
Well, it's actually 4th down and 4 when they mark the ball. And
yeah.
South Gibson's going for it. Lowry out of the gun. 3 wide receivers. Long count. They may not snap this and try to draw the Bruins off sides. They got to snap it. Delayed game on South Gibson. Now they'll punt it away. And Sammy, if you're going to try to draw them off sides, I think that was almost a half-hearted attempt.
That was a half-hearted attempt. You should have had somebody in motion or done some type of hard count. They'll take a 5-yard penalty and kick it down.
Garrett Lashley to punt it away. Austin Orr. Cody Kilburn standing back at their own 10. Here's Lashley. High, spiraling, short punt. Going to hit at the 20 and take a big South Gibson roll inside the 10 and down at the 8-yard line. And narrator Austin Orr came up to try to make that catch, but at the last minute said, you know what, I don't think I can make the catch. It was such a short punch, but it had the right spin for South Gibson. It rolled 20 yards inside the 10 to turn out to be a punch of 42 yards and no return.
And Austin Orr had gotten there. It looked like he was going to be able to field it. It called a fair catch. And then I guess a little out of balance. And you know, if you're out of balance, it's best to just let it roll rather than muff it.
First and 10 Bruins at their own 8. Here's Bonifant on the ground, straight ahead. Bonifant's crossing the 10 out to the 14-yard line. Pick up his 6 yards. Mitchell Bonifant is one of the better running backs, Sammy, that a lot of people never heard of in West Tennessee. He's just a hard-nosed senior running back that can really get things done for the Bruins.
Well, he ran that ball hard, Danny. He ran through the arm tackle of South Gibson County linebacker and got a good pickup.
Now, actually, Dan Bonifant's just a sophomore.
Oh, is that right? He is a sophomore. I was looking at Kirk. They say knee hit at the 14. That's a gain of 5. Here is Denbrock, fumbled the snap. Now picks it up, setting up the screen. Bonifant has it. Bonifant 15. Bonifant 20, and brought down at the 24-yard line. That's going to be a first state big first down for the Bruins. Their initial first down of the ball game. And that, Sammy, is what USJ needed offensively. Some breathing room.
Well, Denbrock did a good job. The ball hit him in the hands. He took his eye off of it. He dropped it, recovered it, and threw a little string pass. Good play.
Jacob Denbrock, the senior quarterback, who started the season on camp as the starter, then was injured. Underwood took over, Underwood hurt, and then Denbrock in there playing well. On first down on the ground from the 25 out to the 27, a gain of 2 yards. It's Mitchell Bonifant. Let's go back down to the narrator because Denbrock, I think, narrator, has really lived up to the expectations Mickey Marley had when he brought him in to replace the injured Underwood.
Well, I remember the first week we talked to him when Denbrock was named the starter after the Underwood injury. He said, look, he can play quarterback. If he couldn't, I wouldn't have him there. So that told me all I needed to know.
Second down and 8. Here's Denbrock back to throw. Plenty of time going deep down the right sideline. Got a man open. Punch at the 35. Here's Zorn on his feet. And taken down at the 31-yard line. Austin Orr from Jacob Denbrock for a first down. This play covers 35 yards. And the Bruins are in South Gibson territory.
Well, I tell you, the Bruins got away with a big-time hole by someone on the left side of their line. The linebacker got through, grabbed him by the shirt, and then did the little innocent throwing the 2 hands back.
Right, Sammy, we don't like to point out the negative. That's why the officials don't call it in the press box, you know. First and 10. Here is on the ground. Bonifant straight ahead from the 31. He's down to the 29. It's a gain of 2 yards. And boy, Denbrock, that's a great. That was right on cue on it now. When they're talking about Jacob Denbrock, and then boom, hitting Austin Orr in stride.
Yeah, he just showed a lot of poise and composure back there, sitting in the pocket. And part of that is the rhythm of the play calling. That little screen pass they few seconds ago. You know, South Gibson's coming in that 3-man front, and then they're sending a backer from one side to the other each play, throwing those screens, letting them in, and then throwing in the flat.
Second down and 8. Here is Denbrock from the 30. Fired it out high. Oh, and incomplete. That was dangerous right there, looking for Austin Orr, because Sammy had again. The defensive back had broken on it. He decided to make the hit on Orr. If he'd have laid back and watched the football, that could have been a pick 6.
Well, he just, anytime you throw the ball high, you're either releasing the ball too high or you're taking too short of a step with your front foot. That one he just released high.
Third down and 8. USJ at the South Gibson 29. A minute and a half left first quarter. 3-0 South Gibson. Here's Denbrock. Here comes the rush. Denbrock going for the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Cody Kilburn at the goal line. And a nice defensive play. Sammy well covered by Chris Calderon, who broke that one up.
Well covered. It couldn't. The only way that ball would have been complete if he'd have threw it to the back of the end zone. That turned into a jump ball, and USJ lost the jump ball.
Louisville leading Rutgers 10-0 first quarter. Oakland and Detroit scoreless early ALDS. USJ going for it, 4th down and 8. From the South Gibson 29. 4 wide receivers. Denbrock back to throw. Here comes the rush. In trouble. Sacks. Oh boy, back at the 35-yard line. And narrator that time, South Gibson sold out, and they blitzed and were able to get to him to enter USJ threats.
Yeah, they just sent more than USJ had protecting, and when that's the case, But Denbrock went on and ate that ball, which, you know, it's 4th down. But you don't want to throw that ball up and let it be a pick 6.
No, that was Caleb Brandon, 6 foot tall, 266 pounds, that piled on top of him also.
1st and 10. Here is South Gibson from the 35, going deep down his sideline and incomplete. And South Gibson wants some flag, but that's one you don't call. Incidental contact there. Cody Gilbert on the coverage, looking for Reed, the fantastic wide receiver. You know, the center narrator for South Gibson, Blake Catlett, is the son of Northside principal Ricky Catlett, and we've known Blake a long time, a great young man there.
Yeah, and he's got a great dad, too, who's done a lot of good stuff out there at Northside.
2nd down and 10. South Gibson, their own 35-yard line, moving left to right in your dial. They give straight up the middle, crossing the 40 out to the 42-yard line before he's taken off his feet. It's Grant Taylor on the tackle. It'll be 3rd down. And right at 7, Charlie Hughes also in on that tackle. South Gibson, that time, just quick opener.
They just
picked up 6 yards.
They just blew him off the line a little bit.
3rd down and 4 for South Gibson. Here's Lowry out of the gun. Lowry running the option right side. He'll keep it. Hit, and he's not going to get there. Joseph Patterson, the first man to make contact. And then he had some help coming in there to make that tackle, Michael Taylor. And that's what Patterson does now, Raider. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of shuffle trying to make a move by Lowry, and Patterson just exploded into his chest and made the tackle.
Yeah, and he kind of skint down the line of scrimmage, read where the hole was going to be, met him in the hole, and delivered a little lick there, dog.
And this may, and it will be, the end of the 1st quarter. South Gibson will have some time to decide if they're going to roll the dice on 4th and 2 from their own 44. So after 1 quarter, our score, South Gibson 3 and USJ nothing.
You're watching the Ball Game Blitz.